Alright, what's up everyone? Today I got a pretty unique review that a lot of you are going to be interested in, and I'm sure you're going to see a lot of reviews of this knife in the future by all the famous YouTubers, but I'm probably going to be the first one to review it, I'm sure. This is the 8-in-1 Ozark Trail multi-tool. This one here, as you can see, is the one we'll be talking about today. And this may look familiar to you. It looks just like a Victorinox Swiss Army knife. I'm not sure what model, but I'm sure one of you guys know a little bit more about Victorinox. I was going to bring my other one that has pretty much the same tools as this one. But yeah, let's see if this is just a $4 piece of junk or if it's something that's competitive with Victorinox. Now this was $3 something, I think about $4, $3.95, which is quite impressive to make even a model close to Victorinox like this. So that, I think that's in itself is extremely impressive. I was kind of excited when I saw it. I was like, no way. But I have used it a little bit. I've had it laying around for a few days, and has 8 tools and all, kind of like the standard Victorinox. Some of them are a little harder to get out than I'd like, so especially this back one here, this screwdriver, we'll get into that here. Let's see if I can get it out. I can't even get it out right now. So these are pretty much the tools here. You have your big blade, your can opener, and screwdriver, mini screwdriver here, which is the mini screwdriver is not done very well. The can opener would probably be alright, but then you got your flat driver here with 2-position lock or whatever, and then you have your scissors, your bottle opener, or well, I guess wine opener, whatever, and then you have a screwdriver back here that I don't know if I can get that open. Let's see if we can get it out. There we go. Now this is a different screwdriver tip than the Victorinox version. I don't know if you noticed that. It's just the flat with kind of like it beveled in there to kind of resemble the screw. So really you're only hitting it on 2 sides, which is a good way to strip the screw out. But it'll probably work in a pinch. Now, oh goddamn, I'm bending it. That's the wrong way. Look at that. Oh my god, is that gonna break? Wow, look at that. But as you can already tell, it's not up to Victorinox standards. This one is heavily used, as you can see. The blade's all dirty and dull, and I use it quite a lot. But this one's a lot easier to open all the tools, and so is my other one. They're all easy to open and close. I feel like they have decent amount of play and whatnot. There's some tools on this one that are a little hard to get out, and I'd be interested to see their quality control, to get a few and see how different they are. But one of the reasons I don't like this is the scissors, and I wish I had my other one to compare and show you. So I'm gonna talk about being left-handed here for a little bit, which is probably gonna bore you guys. But these are right-handed scissors, and so when you're left-handed, they're not gonna cut right. And a lot of you might go, do they really make left-handed scissors? Yes, they do, because when you apply pressure with your thumb, you're applying some pressure this way on the blade and down, you know, slightly, you know, you're not pushing on it sideways, but it's to a slight extent. And when you're doing that, when you're pushing this way a little bit with your thumb, the blade's going further away from the other blade, which leaves a gap. So when you're trying to cut, it's just going to fold the paper. See, now if you're right-handed and you're pushing down on here, you're pushing pressure on the blade, pushing it closer to the other blade, which keeps it more taut and it'll cut easier. So to demonstrate that, I'm going to show you right here. Right there, it's not cutting. See, right there it did, but see how it's not cutting? So now if I try with my right hand, see, it cut right through that the first try. So that is the difference between left and right-handed scissors. Now the Victorinox version, they kind of have an interesting setup on the blade. It hits a back spring here, which applies counter pressure, which keeps it really taut and nice and taut. So you can cut through like even paracord and stuff like that, being left-handed, and you won't have any problems because it has like a counter piece of metal that keeps it from being counter pushed or whatever. If that makes any sense at all, you probably got you guys know what I'm talking about, especially if you're left-handed. So that's kind of a Debbie Downer. Just the tools overall, I don't think this is gonna put Victorinox out of business by any means. The blades are kind of sharp, semi-sharp. Of course, I did use it a little bit, but the blade's not as sharp as I'd like it to be. Wow, it's not even cutting right now. It's making me look bad. Well, yeah, it's not that sharp. So it's not as sharp as I like it to be. I'm sure it's a cheap steel, as cheap as they come, I'm sure. But yeah, this is the first look at it. I wouldn't recommend it. If you can afford a Victorinox, I'd rather you go with that and save your money. It's just not put together very well, and the Phillips or whatever is not great. I don't like how it bends that way. But yeah, it's not bad. This would be good in like a few of you if you have a bunch of survival kits and you can't afford knives for all your kits and whatnot, and you just want to have like kind of like a survival, you know, better than nothing knife in each one. This would be a good option to throw in each bag. That way you're not spending a lot of money. And this is going to be better than nothing. You know what I mean? If you go out, heaven forbid, if you get stranded, this is going to be better than nothing. Absolutely nothing. So it's not useless, but it's not as good as a standard Victorinox. But it's quite impressive that you can pull this off. How much do you think they make these for? If this is $4, how much can this be worth? $1? $1.50? I wonder what the profit margins are. But anyway, that's pretty much it. This is an 8-in-1 multi-tool by Ozark Trail. I wondered if they partnered up with it, or this is their own model. I don't know. But it's going to be new to 2018. You're going to see this out probably around Christmas time. I'll try and get this video out to you as fast as possible. But if you like this video and you want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I got a few more knives coming up for you. I'm sure there's going to be some more new knives out for the holidays. So stay tuned for that. And I'm going to be the first one on the scene. As always, peace out.